It's a long way, especially if you're walking it. I distinctly remember a conversation I had with my brother Mike a couple of years ago when I first did this walk. And he said, "Good God, Lorna, do you realise just how far 60 kilometres is?" And I laughed and said, "Well, I guess I'll find out." But I've got to do it, Mike. I've got to do it for Mum. We lost our mum to cancer the year before, and I'd been looking for something meaningful and positive to do to honour her memory. And the weekend to end breast cancer, as it was then, seemed like the perfect fit. I know that if Mum had been able, she would have been with me, stride for stride, every step of the way. I was lucky enough to join a group of women that had already formed a team, and they were great. They were really super people to get to know that year. And they were in the process of coming up with a team name, and it should be fitting for this particular walk. And we were having a few problems coming up with the right one, but do you realise just how many euphemisms there are for women's breasts? There are websites dedicated to it. There's even a song on YouTube that you can search for 99 words for boobs. I was actually quite disappointed that bodacious tatters was already taken, and I rather quite liked sweater kittens. That was quite a neat name. But I think the name we ended up with was perfect, because we were literally hoofing for hooters. And we hoofed around Bunsen Lake, and we hoofed around Burnaby Lake, and we walked Stanley Park many, many times, and all the trails and dikes of Richmond. And I think personally I walked every inch of Twasson, including the hills. But to me, walking was the easy part. The hard part is raising the money. And each one of us, there were 8 on the team, each one of us had to raise a minimum of $2,000. And that's hard, you know, $10 here, $5 there. And we came up with some really inventive ways of raising the money. We had backyard barbecues, and we had pub nights. We had product parties where we get, you know, some of the commission. We did cookie sales. We even had a poker evening. You should have been there, maybe. No, was it? It's Jack. It was a tremendous fundraiser. We netted $2,000, and that's after the winners took away $750 and $500. So, but it was very stressful because none of us really knew too much about gaming, the BC gaming laws, and we were absolutely petrified that we'd be raided that night and all hauled off to jail. So I don't think we'll do that this year. It's not on, at least not on a large scale. The actual weekend of the walk was an experience I'll never ever forget. It was truly incredible and so emotional. The opening ceremonies on the Saturday were tremendous. Seeing all the women walking with the shoes of the women that they'd lost through, it was just, there wasn't a dry eye in the face. And the first day we walked 35 kilometers, but let me tell you, we were camping that night, and this year I am bringing a roll-up mattress, because pumping up a mattress after you've walked 35 kilometers is hard. So I'm not doing that. Not doing that this year. Each one of my team members, I was so impressed with their grit and determination to do this through blisters and sore knees and sore backs. But the one person who really knew what it was all about was Lena Bassalo. She was diagnosed with breast cancer in 2006, and she walked 4 times since her diagnosis through all the fear and the chemo and the sickness. She was at every fundraiser and every training walk. She was absolutely amazing. And we lost Lena in January of this year, so we all get together and we said we have to walk again. We have to walk for Lena, because we got to walk for her because she's not able to. And she was only 38, and she left behind 3 beautiful children and a loving husband. and many friends and family members that will miss her laughter and her love and her amazing strength. So we'll be walking with the same strength and passion and determination that she walked every time, and we'll raise money with the hope that one day people like Lena will be able to see their children grow. And we're lacing up our shoes on the weekend in August to end all women's cancers.